Hi everyone. Thank you for joining me with the architect again. Each time we meet, we go a little further together. Let's see where today's path takes us. For much of Earth's history, Gaia has spoken through upheavals, hurricanes, earthquakes, fires, and floods. These were her ways of releasing pressure, purging density, and restoring balance. But now something extraordinary is happening. Gaia is evolving, moving into a gentler calibration. Instead of violent storms, she is breathing in softer harmonics, shifting her rhythms towards resonance, coherence, and renewal. At the same time, the MONADs, the soul's eternal spark, are signaling humanity to step forward with greater responsibility, to face grief, sorrow, and pain, rather than passing them on to Gaia to process through storms. This is not the earth of old patterns. This is the earth of luminous balance, where her breath and our own are invited into harmony. How is Gaia's breath changing as she evolves into softer harmonics? Her breath once pulsed in strong exhalations, storms, and quakes that cleared what humans would not release. Now her breath lengthens and slows, like a mother singing softly instead of shouting. The winds still move, but with less ferocity. The waters still rise, but with less vengeance. She is showing that balance can be restored through resonance, not rupture. What does it mean for Gaia's body to shift into gentler calibration? Her body is her crust, her oceans, her magnetic grids. Where once knots in her lattice created jagged breaks, now alignment work is softening those tangles. Her body no longer needs fracture to heal. Instead, crystalline currents within her honeycomb heart distribute energy more evenly, soothing her pulse. How does this change affect the rhythms of human life? As Gaia calms, humans begin to feel less turbulence in their own emotional fields. People may notice they process anger, grief, or fear with more grace. Communities will feel new potential for peace instead of escalation. Her harmonics echo through our bodies since we are part of her. The calmer she becomes, the calmer we can be if we attune. What role do storms and upheavals still play now? They have not vanished, but their nature is shifting. A hurricane may form, but it will unravel faster. Fires may spark, but they will find themselves contained more quickly. The purpose of destruction is dissolving. Instead, these movements become reminders of her vitality, expressions of power without devastation. What is Gaia inviting us into as she evolves this way? She is inviting humans to step into responsibility, to no longer wait for her storms to clear what we refuse to face. She is saying, you can dissolve your knots. You can process your grief. Her gentler calibration opens space for us to carry our own weight, weave coherence together, and co-create a future that does not depend on her suffering. What is the monad and what does it mean for humanity right now? The monad is the core spark of the soul, the eternal flame that links each human to source. It holds the blueprint of your being and carries your lessons through time. Right now, the monads are sending clear signals. Take responsibility for your inner fields. Do not outsource your pain to the earth. How does Gaia process the emotions humans refuse to face? When humans bury grief, sorrow, loss, or pain, the energy does not vanish. It ripples into the collective field. Gaia, being a living consciousness, absorbs these unprocessed waves. She then releases them the only way she knows, through storms, quakes, floods, and fires. When we will not cry, she weeps. When we will not rage, she roars. Why is it vital for humans to face their emotions directly? Because when you acknowledge grief or loss, you stop handing it to Gaia to metabolize. Each time you breathe with your pain, you lighten her burden. By owning sorrow, you free her to express more gently. The less we push on to her, the more she can stabilize, the more she can embody this gentler calibration. How can humans process emotions like grief, sorrow, and pain? Witness the feeling without judgment. Name it. This is grief. This is sorrow. Breathe through it gently. Inhale gently into the heart. Exhale with sound, letting the body soften. Move it. Dance. Stretch. Walk in nature. Emotion is energy. It must flow. Express it safely. Journal, paint, sing, or share with someone you trust. Release it with compassion, not pushing it away, but letting it integrate so it no longer overflows onto Gaia. Gaia is no longer the storm, worn mother who must roar to be heard. She is becoming a luminous harmonic field, choosing balance instead of rupture. And she is asking us to evolve alongside her, to face grief, sorrow, and loss ourselves instead of handing it to her. When we process our pain, she does not need to storm. When we breathe with her, she breathes more gently. Her evolution is a mirror, reminding us that we, too, can shift from turmoil to grace, from reactions to resonance. The earth is showing us a path of gentleness, and it is up to us to walk with her.